Hello, on this Akhier, and hey, Dark Ages is... Oop, that's a Soundsense opening up, so yes, I'm going to be using it. But hey, Dark Ages, it updated to 4016, and yeah, that's pretty nice. I'll hop on over to the changelog, and not much happened. Then again, it was mostly probably updating to the latest version. Though a few things. Shadow's Embrace is more potent, but rarely lethal. Shadow's slightly slowed, and Shadow's now equip swords and items correctly. Because someone was having problems in Adventure mode where they were wrestling a Shadow and it just went on forever with nothing really happening. And that's still fun. So anyway, let me pop open Dwarf Fortress. And there we are. I did bring over the world I've been living in, so we'll continue on that. I actually had a comment on my previous video about all the stuff I've been having from the actual mod author, or at least the guy that puts it all together. I think there's a bunch of mods involved in it. And he confirmed what I thought, which is the Wear Sheep. Very much just vanilla wear. So while all of it's pretty nice and whatnot, that's not one of the special wear strains that you get in this, so we got lucky. That's basically what it means. We got lucky. And since it's been a couple of days for me, and probably a couple of days for you. Oop. Alright, that's annoying. I'm assuming it's probably for like that floor or something. Oh well. I'm going to do a quick overview of the area. Up here we've got... is fighting... Death. This cannot horrify me. Anyway, the... Okay, so he's just fighting down in the... There we go. But, yeah, as I was saying, we've got a few crafty things going on up here. Where that is. This is the original crafting area, which I definitely want. Clean scales from hide. Oh, that's an interesting job. What are you doing? Ah, yeah. That's pretty much par for course there. Bah. Anyway, like I was saying, this is the starting crafting area right in here. Not much is really going on. Then we've got the depot and a few crafting stuff. We have this where apparently we have something dead. That's annoying. I don't know what's is that? Darn it. Apparently that was forbidden for some reason. Oh, it had that stuff going on. Right in here, we're making a managerial area. At the moment, we have the manager's room, though if I remember... Oh, he's actually the only person that currently matters, so that's fine. I guess. It's actually on the floor here. Do we have a... No. Build C floor. Can't wait until that wood gets out of there. Anyway, going on down, we've got a nice cavern start here, which we actually have just opened, as you noticed with my dude going around and combating stuff. Snowstorm came. I guess it is winter. Is this what I think it is? Oh yeah, that's obsidian. I'll have to remember that. And oh right, we have this massive obsidian stuff. Down here we do have a... There was... Oh right, need to go down one more. There we go. Yeah, we have doors on it. I'm not sure how much that's actually going to end up doing for it, since it is sort of just open to this cavern level as well. But, well, life goes on. If we continue downward, we've found another layer. Well, it might actually be connected to No, actually it is another layer. So we've found all 3 layers of cavern, which is nice. And, yeah, we hit heat right here. Which, of course, means we're going to have to find out why we hit heat. The miner's doing anything specific? It doesn't look like it. So I'll set that up. There could be many reasons for that rock being hot. If I don't hit any magma, that means I can actually dig down 1. So that'll be good. But I definitely need to make this area more secure. There's no question about it. The first things on the menu is I also want to extend that a little bit. This might be one of the slowest moats I've ever built, mostly because with the snow freezing, it actually basically resets the depths, which is kind of weird, but it works. Reptile woman fighting. Who's fighting? Planter. Why are you fighting a reptile woman? This is about the only reptile woman above the land. Looks like I need a little more security. I thought we had some doors, but I guess they are just passable. Give me a second. I want to find out if anyone's actually out in these areas. And then I'm going to close them off if they aren't. Okay, it looks like this guy who's collecting webs is the only one that's currently out and about down here. So I'm going to fix that. And I think this is going to be the hardest one to get correct. Oh, actually, no. I can, apparently build the door that's supposed to be there, but isn't. Build the wall. Let's see. There's the door. Yeah. Okay, so it goes out to that. And I'm having the door built over there, so if I do it like that, suddenly, who cares about the rest of the stuff? I think I'm gonna build it out of wood. Mostly because it's partly slow burn and partly I just don't really want to waste some people on it when some of the wood is probably going, or other stuff is probably going to end up being on the outside. That wasn't what I wanted. Build C floor. Derp to derp derp derp. There we go. And I'll just use up those two and then do it one more. There we go. Oop, need to unpause it. And actually need to pause it again because down here we've actually have it pretty open. And that could be a problem. This one I actually will build out of rock. And then up here, no guarantee that it's going to do what I want. I haven't actually set the zoom for Cavern 3, so I'll go do that. F4 is it? Yeah, name. Cavern 3. Zoom. There we go. And we finished digging that. And that's all hot. But luckily, not in the way that would be really bad for me. So we can do that. And actually we'll follow it up with making this double or triple as well, just because depending on what it shows, we might have a few things need done. Also, this video might end up a little short because I am somewhat on a time constraint, which is somewhat sad, but par for the course, honestly, when it comes to what I have to end up doing. So yeah. And the snowstorm stopped, but we're only midwinter, so there we go. There we go, back to it. And Admentine, as you will. Looks like this spire is just right over there. Right over there as well. Any other spires of it? I don't see them, so I assume that's gonna be it. Actually, looks like we weren't deposited at the top of it. That's interesting. Here we are. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's a relatively nice little bit of area right there. And this is basically what I assumed was going on. With that, I can build some upward stairs. As soon as someone actually gets around to it. Ah, right, they're doing that bit. That's fine. Let's see, someone's done that. Okay, build seawall. What are you doing? Build seawall. I should probably just make a... what's it thing? Oh, I got that. Actually, can I just go straight to building a floor there? Apparently I can. Good. People are collecting webs. The door is there, so I'm going to tightly close it. And that's being worked on, so I guess this is as good as we can get at the moment. Except, what are you? You're a hungry head. That's a twofold problem. You are collecting web. Where are you? Yeah, no, we're going to, cancel collect webs. Mostly because I don't actually want you collecting webs. Then we're going to suspend it. Does it end up adding another? No? Okay. Good. The jeweler, what are you doing? Presumably you're getting stuff from down here. What if I remove that? People shouldn't be in... what are you doing? Store items in stockpile. Follow. What item are you storing in a stockpile? Yeah, that was refuse. Derp. You derp-diddy derp dwarf. Build seawall. Build that wall. And I assume you're the one that's doing it? I'll go find out who's fighting after this. Oops. Though actually, giant rat and hungry head, is that just who's fighting? I think that's just who's fighting. Okay, good. They can fight all they want. Did we finish what we needed along here? Yep, the end. I hope they stand on the correct side. Yeah, the end. They are. Good. Because it would be vaguely annoying if they didn't. Mostly because they're flying critters and I want to make it so that they don't bother me. Yep, forbidden, okay. Build seawall. Build out a microline so I can see it. Build seawall. There we go. Yeah. Things. Oh, someone's coughing. Why was someone coughing? Giant rat and hungry head. Yep. Gonna be fighting for a little bit. CT actually disable. Enable because I don't want these things in there. Because I'm picky like that. There we go. I reinstate that. Alright, do I have anything I care to cut? Not particularly. So that's a thing. Wait. Glass. Ah, yeah, nothing that I particularly care to do that to. Yeah, well. We got the guy working on that, so that's perfectly fine. Double check. Both of them are forbidden, and they're two different doors. Both of them are forbidden, and they're two different doors. Finally down here, it's just walled off. Good, good. We're now somewhat secure. And we have that dug, or built correctly. It'll be slightly annoying getting off of this area, but it's what I pay for building in a magma lake. Or magma sea, I guess. Adamantine is actually just right over here, which could be both good and bad. Good and bad. It's where the fun happens. And what's a fun house without some clowns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, I think over here I can actually... Does it get better? Well, over there's going to be stuff, but I can't help that. I'll just have to slowly dig my way there. Which is entirely annoying, might I add. I'm not going to focus too much on it. How's the tanner doing? Giant cave crocodile hide. Yay! Let's take a quick look. We don't really have anything. We've got magma crabs, which is why I got rid of that up downstairs. Put a floor there instead. Could have been a little annoying for me. By could have, I meant would have. There we go. Remove that right off the bat. Actually, I don't think it actually needs removed completely. It just needs removed mostly. Good enough. It's gonna create a lot of work right away. Why are we getting miasma? I presume there's a corpse. Because those are the only thing that I'm not really taking care of at the moment. So we'll put an area for corpses right there. Ah, yeah. We had some corpses. Oh. It's one of the lynxes, I think. Speaking of lynxes, I should probably check. How many do we have? Got the same number of those. We got those still. We've got a cave lynx male cub. And a female war lynx. Which, if it knows what's good for it, should be in here. Yes. Good. Hopefully that'll actually stand up to time. I don't have much hope for it. And we need more doors. Door. And to unsuspend that, actually. Okay, everything's coming along relatively well. I think. Are you wounded? Or are you just, yes, you're wounded. These are actually wounded people. That means that, along with that, let's make a bed or so. Let's see, I have one there already, so there we go. I'll just fill that little area with beds. Where's the doctor? Do we have a doctor? We should have a doctor. It's the manager. Okay, manager. What are you doing? Attend meeting. Let's check out the health screen then. Have they been diagnosed? This guy hasn't been diagnosed. Currently he needs a crutch, so I'll have to make that as well. Part broke tissue. Broken tissue, I'm guessing, and cannot stand. That seems to be his problem. Military leader is hurt, and he cannot stand as well, but he doesn't need a crutch, which is interesting. So I guess along with that, I'll also go and order up a couple splints and a couple crutches. And manager, you're haggard, right? Replace, leave vacant. You're no longer a manager. Well, you can take a break. I can't stop you from attending a meeting, but I can stop you from overworking a little bit. Yes. I should probably... Oops, still following. Probably set this zoom. Name... Magma C. There we go. So I can zoom back down here to designate more mining as needed.
I'm going to keep this thing.
Oh, that's cute. It became attached to a damn wool cap. Well, military leader, what's... You don't have anything. That is your armor. Right. Military equipment. Not showing. Huh. That is a problem that I've found with this. It's not updating quite so well as I'd want it to. Oh well. Neither here nor there. We got that set up. Is the stilling stuff? No. But that's mostly because we don't have stuff to still into. I guess that is one thing I just realized. I am doing this thing where I'm going to make a moat, but at the same time, the moat isn't going to be able to do very much for me. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see, I need to make it to at least here before I start doing stuff. Actually, no, I need to make it to at least here. I guess it really depends on how big of an area I want. But to be fair, it looks like I have relative free reign once I get past this area, so... We'll set that up. There we go. Giant rat's fighting the hungry head still. Or it could be a new one, I guess. I need the chief medical dwarf to stop doing that. Military equipment. I'm going to have to assume that he just doesn't have a helm. Or anything. And again, I guess that is what I knew. Oop. Was that down here? Give me back focus of the dang window. I wonder if I can turn that off. I do like the little pop-ups, everyone. How are you getting out? Where'd you go? And how did you get out? That's odd. Give me a second. Oh, it's the first one. It's the miner. What are you doing? I think he's just... No. Is there a dang entrance that I forgot or something? I don't know. Where are you going? Oh no. There is, isn't there? Don't tell me. Yes. There's a connection between the layers. I somewhat knew that, but... Dang nabbit. There's building destroyers. Durr! There's building destroyers down there, and I wasn't getting any kind of message about it. God dang it. That means that... that place is just open. Half surprised this still has it. That's the cavern that I really didn't want them being in. Ironically enough. Oh, that's not irony, that's just common sense. If it would hurt me, of course it's going to happen. So much pain.
Spring has arrived.
Oh, dry. Okay. Well, at least that was a thing. I need more stuff for this to work. Actually, do we have... any of those? Actually, not the furniture. Do we have any finished goods? I think we do. There we go. And build a door over here. And a brevia of barrels. I really need to move that down into here somehow. What was I going to use this area over here for? I can't remember. Oh well. How are you doing? Okay, you're doing that. Z... health. Still need diagnosing. So I think I'm gonna follow this person. Just see if he actually does his job. Oh hey, there's a flashy thing. What's that? Isha... whatever skeleton. I don't think it can be used for that. And I'm going to follow you. I want to see you diagnose your patients, since that's all you have to do right now. Go look at your patient. There we go. There we go. The troll is fighting. Of course it is. Because we can't close the damn place. Wound. Follow. Really? Is the combat over at least? Yeah, the combat's over. God dang it. He was going to... Giant cave spider. Military. Except Besides, I think the only person currently in the military is in bed. Yeah, resting. God dang it. Why is stuff suddenly funneling into here? Oh, troll broke door. Duh. Right, trolls. They break doors. Durr. I completely forgot that. Build seawall. So durr. So durr. Hopefully they can beat the dang giant spider. I wish I could have told him to just... Okay, who died? The planter. Okay, he's going to get stone or something. Build seawall. Basalt, basalt. Building the walls there just so that it doesn't derp it up too much. There we go. Built walls there. Miner's cleaning. Build seawall. I'm hoping this forces him to stand on the correct side. Okay, there we go. And that should remove any source of cavern interference. Gosh darn it. Why is it that the... I knew there was trolls down there. It's my fault. I was being an idiot. Okay, who died? The planter and the military. Okay, the military wasn't doing anything. Do we have someone else that plants seeds? Yes, we do. Okay. Same. Health. Do we have same number of people who need diagnosing. So we're going to follow this guy again. As soon as it unpauses. Okay, I've struck microline, whatever. Oh, caravan. A fake caravan. Ooh, this is a race that we haven't seen yet. General, okay, inventory. Lots of forbidden stuff. Okay, that's... Well, they're there. That's all that matters. It's a thing. Oh, God. Crafts. I don't know if they don't like something, like maybe they aren't keen on bone stuff, or like the elves aren't keen on some things, but this is good enough. We've got stuff we can trade for stuff. There we go. Okay. Things aren't completely bad. Your only job is medical dwarf. That is literally your only job. We currently have a couple people that need medical diagnosing. You went and did it once. I'd like you to go do it again, please. Oh, an elven caravan arrived. I didn't know you could get 2 caravans. I think I'm going to trade with them. And then I'm going to end the video. Broker's currently planting seeds. Did we finish doing all the random stuff that we needed? Yes, actually I'm going to unsuspend that. Hopefully he takes the hint. Apparently not. Well, the P-chicks are hatching. Do we have a cage? Okay, we do not have a cage. We got a hound pup. General wound, general haggard. Okay, so you're just haggard. I guess that's fair. Okay, I'd really like you to go diagnose some people, please. Still planting seeds. Shouldn't be that hard. Diagnose patient. There we go. And I walled off everything, so he has to do that. Suture. Okay, there we go. Health. He needs suturing, setting, dressing. Extreme pain, broken tissue. Is NS in here? NS. I don't see NS, so NS must be over here. Yeah, needs setting, cannot stand. Did you diagnose the other person that needed diagnosing? Yes, it looks like he's just in minor swelling. Or not minor swelling. It's X that. Broken tissue. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Are we trading? No, we're planting. Go trade. There we go. Oh, that's how it works. We'll trade with the Fates first. And mark everything. And sure, I'll take that. I like bronze. There's steel. Pff, God, yes, I'll take steel. Some ropes that I don't really need. A steel flask, which is tempting. Dwarven syrup. Muskox. I could butcher the muskox. The owl is relatively cheap. I'll buy that. That's a cheap barrel. Dwarven syrup. They have a... Ooh, wine. Okay, I should look at those closer. Blood brandy. A couple buckets. I don't really need buckets. You know what? We have a good amount of money, so I should actually be a little more willing to buy stuff. And then I can take things off if I need to. Or at least that's probably the best way to go about it. We've got a cloth bin here. It's relatively expensive. For 50 seems to be the cheap side. I'll buy one cloth bin. And they brought steel anvils. I'm gonna buy the steel anvils. I'm gonna buy the steel anvils. And hopefully they'll let me grab this stuff. Actually, that's fiber. Or thread. Maybe I need thread. I don't know. Some crutches and stuff. They won't let this pass, I'm assuming. I'm going to... No, it's just pure steel bar. It's like there's no downside to it. I'll take out the muskox and the dwarven syrup barrels. Okay, yeah. I'd like to keep the booze. I'm going to take out the steel bar. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to put the steel bar back in. And in doing so, I'm also going to remove a bit of value. You know what, now. I like them. There we go. Elves, do you have anything at all? Because I'm just going to take it if you do. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, you have a few things I want. And good thing I decided to just steal it instead of actually trade for it. I'm not going to be too offensive to them, because I do want to trade with them in the future. I'm just leveraging the I don't care this early on. I'll trade them lots of good stuff later. They just tempted me too much. They had an elephant, and yeah, if you've read a few of the traditional Dwarf Fortress stories, you know I can't resist that. Oh, really? They're going to be leaving. I wonder why. Anyway, yeah, that's a good 40 minutes. I am in a bit of time crunch, so I'm going to end it here. Things are stabilizing. I'm going to have to figure out a way to get around the whole building destroyer thing and still have entrances into down there. I'm thinking... I'm not sure what I'm thinking. There's got to be a way, besides just having a military outpost down there that never leaves. So I'll think about it, look into it. Anyway, this is Akhier, and I'm signing off.